Tell me what your name is and who you work for and what you do.
My name is James Theakston. I'm a locomotive engineer for Norfolk Southern, which is my daily routine job. I run the rails, locomotive engineer. I run trains.
What is it like to work for a railroad?
It's different. This is not like your normal 9-to-5 cubicle job. You are outside a lot. You work in all weather conditions, and every day is a new day, a new challenge.
If I wanted to work for a railroad, what should I do?
Stay in school. Stay in school for one thing, get your education on. Push and strive for anything that could be maybe railroad related or help you out. And if you got friends in the industry, we'll try to put in a good word for you on the side note.
Is there anything else you want us to know about your job or you?
For me, I'd say, just like the main thing, we do not mind people out there watching us and all that stuff, but know your limits, stay a safe distance, and both of us are going to have an enjoyable day.
Thanks for letting us interview you.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for interviewing me.
You're welcome.
Wow. That one still operates too? That's pretty. That's a pretty one.
What's your name and who do you work for?
My name is Chris Allen. I work for the city of Taylor. That's my day job.
I heard your grandfather worked for the railroad. What is it like working for the railroad?
Well, my grandfather hired out for Conrail back in 1976. He was a trainman for a while there. And then went on to Grand Trunk Western, was a hump controller at Flat Rock Yard. And then he went on to Signals and Communications. Said every day was an adventure for him. He did it for 35 plus years. But before that, he was in the U.S. Army. But he always told me that the railroad was something he enjoyed very much. And I asked him if he could do it again. He said yes, he would. Signals and Communications was a little bit more labor intensive because you had to know the safety rules as well as, the communications aspect, all the technical stuff that goes with it. And it was all paid training, of course. So, he told me it was a lot of fun. There was times where they had to travel to like Chicago, Griffith, Indiana, to go assist other signal departments for major projects like a major overhaul, signals, bungalows, the relays, the whole 9 yards.
Do you live in Taylor? And if you do, what trains go by there?
Well, I don't live in Taylor, I just work there, but however, we do have 3 railroads that run through the town. We have Canadian National, CSX Transportation, and Norfolk Southern, so I get a little bit of variation depending upon what part of town I'm in at that particular day.
What would probably be your favorite railroad?
I'd have to say Norfolk Southern. They do have a lot of variation, and when they're coming through town, they're usually booking. That you see it all the time, and then you get the Canadian Pacific run-throughs on top of it. So, but one thing I do want to say is, I hope on the way going to work or coming back from work, on the way home, get something going under the CN arches there, which was all Henry Ford's design when he tried to electrify the old Detroit-Toledo and Ironton line. And yeah, that kind of backfired, but arches are still standing there over almost 100 years later.
Is there anything else that you want to say?
Oh, I actually do have one thing to say. If you get a chance to go take a ride on a train or go work for the railroad, do it. You won't regret it.
Thanks for letting us interview you.
No problem. Glad I could do that.